Well, I'm back again. I want to show you what I've done. I'm getting ready to paint the fenders and the running boards. I've been working on those, and I've gotten the bed almost finished. I've still got about 18 bolts to put in it. There's about 100 bolts holding this sucker together. But let me let you see. All right. So you can see it almost looks like a bed. I still have all these bolts through here going all the way up, and then a row going along the front wall, and then back down through here. And I think that's about 18 of them I've counted. And of course I put the bed, the tailgate on it, and that kind of things. But shoot, I'm on the home stretch here. That was the hard part. And I got to put the fenders on it, and I've got to figure out where they're located because the fenders are new fenders and there's no holes in them. So I've got to place them and put everything together, dry fit, and just see where they have to be so I can knock some holes in them, because I sure hate to drill a hole in the wrong place on this thing. Not now. I've already done it on these, but that was an easy fix. See, there's 2 holes there that I didn't need, but I'm just going to put a bolt in it and paint it green and say it was meant to be that way. Screw up. I just hide a screw up, that's all. All right, let me show you what I'm doing out here on the running boards. Getting through here now. The truck's starting to fill the shop up. And I've got sand everywhere. And I finally bought a sand blaster for 10 bucks. Half full of sand. And the nozzle was a little messed up. I fixed the nozzle. Shoot, that thing works good. Way better than that thing there and that thing there. And I've got another little handheld device in the back room. And none of them work as good as this $10 sandblaster. There's nothing special about it, but it seems to work. And I have always, when I went to sandblast stuff in the past, I put on a face shield and a plastic mask, and I wind up having the dirt go up the mask and bounce around, and you still wind up getting stuff in your eyes and down your shirt with that face shield. So I said, man, there's got to be something better than that. My face shield fell apart on top of that, and it usually fogs up real bad. So I looked around the shop, said, what do I got? So this is what I came up with, and I just happened to have it sitting around. This right here. This is a paint strainer for like a 5-gallon bucket. And I wear my hat. I just put my hat on, and I just put this over my head all the way down to my shoulders. And man, I was surprised. I could breathe through it, and if I wanted to wear a mask, I could. I didn't have much of a sand going everywhere, but it worked. I didn't get anything splattering on my face, and my hat kept it away from my nose like that. I mean, you can't, it's not ideal, but all it is a paint strainer that for a 5-gallon bucket. It's real simple, and hey, this worked really well for me. So if you ever do any sandblasting, put a mask on and a set of safety glasses that won't fog up on you, and put one of these over your head. You might look a little funny, but I think you'd be surprised on how that worked. But here, let me show you what I sandblasted. These are my running boards, and you're painted with a brush. I've got some, take the shield off and straighten that. It was really screwed up. And of course the backside was full of rust, surface rust. There's no holes in this stuff, and that's really good. So I'll paint that with some kind of understuff, undercarriage or some rust preservative or something. But man, they came out really good. This shield, this is the only thing that's bent up. And it's just a little guard. It goes up under the truck. Oh boy. Gotta get a camera that goes on my head or something. Yeah, but they came out pretty good. I sandblasted them. And then I wire brushed them. And I think I'm going to take a sander to them now and see if I can sand them just a little bit better. Might as well go through all the steps. The sun's hitting the camera. It's not very good out here. So that's where we are. So it's not much else to show you because I took a video a couple of days ago of putting the bed together. And, you know, so, but it's starting to look like a truck now. And it's going to be tight in here when I get my fenders on, because right now I can't hardly get through there now. But when I get my fenders on, it's really going to be a little tight. And I put my cowl on over the engine. I got to get some webbing for this. I might be able to get by with what I have. I got a couple pieces. I think maybe it would just barely be enough. Just barely. But if I can do that and get that put on, I think we're going to be in good shape here. I got to do something with the rims yet. Put tires on it. I got all the brakes and everything done. I think I got to hook up like an emergency brake cable. But that's a bunch of little things. And then I got to give this thing a bath because, boy, did it get dirty in here. And here's a chicken. This is what I got to put up with in here. So I got chickens, my daughter does. They just decide they want to come on in. Quack, quack, quack. Come on, chicken. Here, sit up on my car and leave me a present. Just get right on the front seat. There you go. I'll be working under the truck. Next thing I know, I got a chicken come up and pecking in my ear. I tell you, man, it's bad enough when you lay on the ground and the dog thinks you're there for him to play with. Then after you get rid of him, a chicken comes in. So it's just, oh, God. There you go. He decided he's mad at me now. All right, so this is what we're doing. Until I get something else done, that's the other half of the hood with all the dirt in it. Until I get something else done and looking like I've made some kind of headway, then yeah, all my bolts dried out good. See, there's the 3 bolts I'm going to put in those holes I messed up. They're just carriage bolts. I'll just put them in and be done with it. But until I get anything else done, shoot, I don't know what to say here. Yeah. Oh, well. I'm at a loss here. All right. Until next time, when I've made a little bit of headway, because right now it's just real slow working on this thing. You're doing little things, a whole bunch of little things, and that doesn't make a, you know, who wants to see a bunch of little things? All right. So until next time, I'll see y'all later. There's my chicken buddy back. Where'd you go? All right. There he is. Yep, just come on over and see me, huh? All right, I got it. All right, guys, I'll see you later. He's finding a place to lay some eggs. Bye.